The massive arrogance and ignorance of the Trump team is ridiculous. First of all, Trump refuses to sign the transition documents, the ethics documents needed to do a transition. That's what you have to do, because that triggers FBI investigations of cabinet officials, potential. They don't want that because they're all fucking criminals. Hesgeth, the basically Führer of the border, is threatening blue states that if they have sanctuary states, that if you don't let him in to basically drag people out, you know, Gestapo style, they're going to cut off federal funding. Let me make a clear statement to you, dumbass. California, New York, two of the bigger sanctuary states. They don't. They contribute to the federal government. They're pluses, not negatives. That's a great threat if you're threatening Alabama. But you're going to threaten California? Hell, you could take federal funding. California could still cover whatever you need through in-house, in-state funding. Same thing with New York. You know, they sound ridiculous. And I can see now that the Republican Party, for all its bullshit, is starting to make moves to kind of blunt Trump. I noticed that John Thune, now the majority leader of the Senate, instead of Rick Scott, wonder how that happened, is now setting up Mitch McConnell as the chairman of the Rules Committee in the Senate. That means shit doesn't get past Mitch McConnell. Now, Mitch McConnell is a power-hungry little turtle, but he also doesn't like Donald Trump. And he doesn't like what Trump did to him and his party. And he will fuck him every chance he gets. That's what I'm hoping. Now, the House, not so much. But Mike Johnson is a pig. He's a God-fearing. Now, he's a fake Christian, as I call faux Christian. I'm trying to get his agenda through. But they have a minimum fucking congressional lead. It's going to be hard. The only thing that could blow this up is Trump declaring national emergency and trying to skip the Constitution. I don't know what he's going to call a national emergency for. I mean, we'll see what happens. That's my concern. But then again, that brings in the military. I want to see how much the military is going to listen to him if he goes full fascist on us. This was not a good election. We're going to be dealing with shit, a crushed economy, a low dollar, food shortages, health shortages, disease rampant because RFK. The good thing about it, I don't think RFK is getting on the Senate. There's no fucking way they're going to approve RFK as head of Health and Human Services when they start talking to him about whatever. He's a fucking nut. Also, and I'm going everywhere here. Hey, Joe Rogan, go fuck yourself. And I say it this way. Biden giving the Ukrainians permission to use American missiles and weapons into Russia is not going to lead to World War III. And the idea that I heard from some fucking sane wash report is that Trump transition is trying to make peace with Putin. Fuck you. Fuck you. It's not going to happen. There's no way, and stop it. You're fear-mongering, and it's just bullshit. What Putin is pushing you, because you're in his pocket, and the rest of those assholes, is that he's pushing them because he knows if they start using those weapons, it's going to be worse for already fucked up Russian army. And last but not least, I'm watching SWAT on Paramount Plus. Not a cute show. It's fun to watch. But they had a commercial for CBS News because, they want to show their whatever, 60 Minutes. They're doing a piece on, they call it America's Migrant Reckoning. And it's just a fucking sane washing of the coming removal of mass removal of immigrants. Basically, they're showing that they are the way I look at the pictures, it's just disgusting. It's doing Trump's work for him. So the mass media deserves everything they're getting right now, where no one's not watching them anymore, because we know you're full of shit, and you're going to already trying to sane wash Trump's dystopia. So this has been this is what the fuck is going on. Note, it's a little long. I will say a note, I'm going to sit down with Mike, the Rational Boomer, tomorrow night, and we're going to do a podcast for Wednesday before the holidays. So we're going to talk about things because we have to talk it out, and we're going to do our best. And quick advice to those of you who have MAGA folk in your family and they're bitching because you don't want to go to Thanksgiving for them. Just get a $20, a $10 or $20 gift certificate, and send it to them saying, here's to contribute to your Thanksgiving dinner, and leave it at that. At least they can't say you abandoned them during Thanksgiving. Anyway, you have a good night, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.